In today's video, I'm going to show you a foolproof way for any real estate agent to make their first 10K a month in commission generated income. And to prove that, here are some real results of our coaching program that are using the exact same systems to be able to scale their business. So the first thing we're going to focus on is, what are our foundations? What are the skills and what are the daily things we need to be doing every single day to be able to help us get closer to our 10K a month goal? And the reason why we start with this is commonly the reason why most people fail. And it's the same reason that when I got into business myself, the first few years, I was stressed out of my mind, I was busy, I was working every single hour of the day, but I still wasn't getting closer to my goals. My business was staying the same. I couldn't understand why that was happening. And what it came down to was understanding what I was busy doing. Right? What are the things I need to be doing on a daily basis that are going to move the money needle? Because everybody's busy, right? But the question you need to ask yourself is, what are you busy doing? I was busy doing figure eights. I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. I was overcomplicating my life, or things I could have delegated, or simply just doing things I shouldn't have been doing, right? In my mind, I was busy, I was stressed out, but I was busy doing the wrong things. And simply put, as a real estate agent, these can be broken down into simple questions. The first question you need to ask yourself, and write this down on a piece of paper, is, who are you selling to and what are you selling? Are you selling high-end properties? Are you selling to first-time buyers? Write that down, and the most important question you need to write down is, what is the average sale price for the people who you're selling to and the type of properties you're selling in your market? Because now all we're going to do is reverse engineer our goal. If we want to make 10K a month, how many property sales do we need to make in order to actually hit that target? So it's simple. Let's break this down into an example. Let's say the average property sale in your market is around 335,000 euros, pounds, dollars, whatever it may be. And you get a 3% commission. Right? That means for every deal you close, you are making 10,500. And that's all it is. If you're selling a property at 335,000 and you're getting 3% commissions, you're making 10,050 euros. Now, whether you're selling a property for more, the commission is less, whatever it may be, you need to understand how many deals you need to close a month in order to hit your 10K a month goal. Cool. Okay, so now we know how many deals we need to be closing a month in order to hit our 10K a month goal. What we're going to understand now is, what are the numbers we need to be hitting? What are the daily things we need to be doing in order to get us to that goal? To break it down into its most simplest form, there are three basic questions you need to answer. How many leads do you need to generate to schedule in one appointment? And how many appointments do you need to go on to close one deal? Okay, so think about it like this. So here's an example. Let's say every 25 leads you generate, you manage to schedule in one appointment. For every 10 appointments you set, you manage to close one deal. So all that means is you need to be generating 250 leads a month. You need to be contacting these leads, speaking to these leads, and obviously working on these leads to be able to schedule in 10 appointments to be able to close one deal. Now, obviously, these numbers are going to change based on what your numbers are, based on what the average property price is, based on how many leads you have to generate. At the core of it, what you need to understand is that you need to understand your numbers so you can break it down into what your daily tasks are. These are your non-negotiables. These are the things you have to be doing on a daily basis in order to get you closer to your goal. So in the example I just gave, all I'd need to be doing on a daily basis every single day for a month is generate, qualify, and nurture 8 leads every single day. If I could do that, I'm going to be able to hit my goal. I know that that's the thing I need to be doing every single day in order to get me to that 10K a month goal. And that's it. It's simple. You need to understand your business maths and you need to hold yourself accountable every single day to know that the things you are doing are actually getting you closer to your goal. Now, the next thing you need to understand is, what are the skills I need to acquire in order to help me get to that goal? It's easy to say I need to generate 250 leads a month, but really and truly, I need to have the skills to convert those leads to appointments. I need to know what scripts to use. I need to know how to generate the leads, because there's a collection of skills you need to learn and acquire in order to help you get to your goal. So think about it like this. You are on one side of the bridge and on the other side is your goal. This is your 10K a month goal that you want to be generating, right? And in the middle is a gap. And in order to bridge the gap between where you're at and what your goals are, there's a set of skills you need to acquire, a bridge you need to build in order to help you get there. And the framework we teach to real estate agents in order to help them get there on a consistent basis every single month is broken down into 5 main skills, right? The first skill is lead generation. You need to know how to fill up your pipeline with leads. Now, there's many different ways you could do this. You could cold call, you could network, you could go out in the streets, you could have billboards with your name on it. It could be anything. For the past 7 years, my team and I have been on a mission to understand what is the quickest, fastest, and the most effective way to do this. And we've discovered a system called the short form ad funnel. It's a way to use Facebook ads and social media ads in order to fill up your pipeline in order to start generating leads on a consistent basis. And we use this exact same system to sell over 300 million worth of residential projects for our clients And we've trained hundreds of real estate agents just like you use the exact same framework and system to get there. And if you want to know how to start generating high qualified leads on a consistent basis through Facebook ads, I created a separate video that breaks down our exact frameworks that you can use and steal to implement directly into your business. So that's the first skill, lead generation. The second skill is, okay, once a lead is generated, how am I going to get that lead to engage with me? You need to be able to start a conversation, to communicate with that lead, and to start off by providing value. And this is a separate skill entirely than generating leads, because it takes certain skills to get a lead to actually engage with you and want to start a conversation. There's a lot of different nuances that you need to understand and learn, like how to ask open-ended questions, how to engage a lead, what to say when you call them, the tonality of your voice when you call them, pattern interrupts. There's a lot of different sub-skills you need to learn under how to engage a lead. And once the lead is engaged, the next skill you need to learn is, how can I actually qualify this lead? Right? What are the questions I need to ask? How can I follow up? How can I nurture the lead into a sale? How can I provide value? How can I jump on a call and not be in the mindset of just trying to sell, and be in the mindset of giving, providing value for you to be able to build trust? Because where a lot of real estate agents go wrong is they think they won when they won the lead. Right? They generate a lead and they just try to go straight to an appointment. But there are so many steps you need to understand. There's so many small skills you need to learn to be able to get a cold lead into a booked appointment. And that's where the framework comes into play. Because once you've qualified the lead, you've built trust, you've nurtured them, you've provided value, then you can ask for an appointment. And setting an appointment and actually getting people to show up to the appointment is another whole skill entirely. You need to know what scripts to use. You need to actually work on your scripts. You have to understand your numbers. You need to know your conversion rates, because that's going to be the difference from getting a cold lead to a booked appointment. And once you acquire these skills, then and only then are you going to realize that the leads don't suck. What sucks is the ability of the real estate agent to actually convert that lead to a booked appointment. Next skill you need to learn is actually how to close deals, how to negotiate with your clients, how to negotiate with the buyer and seller, all of the different skills you need to learn. Right? And following this framework and learning the skills step by step and understanding your numbers at each individual stage of this framework, can you understand your bottlenecks in your business? Then you can actually understand what skills you're lacking, what you need to be working on, your scripts that you need to be updating. Because then it comes down to a game of optimizing. For example, do I have a problem with the amount of leads I'm generating? Do I have a problem with my conversion rates of leads to qualified leads? Do I have a problem with setting appointments, right? Am I qualifying a lot of leads but can't set an appointment? So that's the formula. This is the framework to guarantee that you can get to 10K a month in commissions as a real estate agent. The skills you need to learn, the things you need to be doing on a daily basis that are going to help you get there. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is where to go next. Hopefully I provided enough value for you to understand the skills it takes, what you should be doing, and give you some clarity on the daily tasks you need to be doing to be able to help you get closer to your goal. But you have two options, right? It's going to take you time, it's going to take you effort, and it's going to be quite frustrating, but you can definitely do this yourself, right? Loads of people have done it before, but just being as open and transparent as I possibly can is we have a coaching program where we help real estate agents get to their first 10K a month and beyond. We have over 150 individual real estate agents using it and getting results. And if you're interested and want to learn how that would work and how it would be able to guide you and what would be able to do for you, click on the link below, have a free growth call with me or my team. Over the call, we'll be able to look at your business, understanding what's working for you, what's not working for you, and help you create a plan that you could use in order to help you get you to your goal faster. Right? And whether it's with us, whether it's alone, we'll be able to help you nonetheless. We have loads of free resources, loads of free training. So if you don't want to work with us or you want to work with us, book in a call below just to figure out how it works. It's just a couple of minutes. You'd love it. We'll help you set a roadmap for yourself, and we can also show you what's working in today's market. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. We post new videos like this every single week. I'll see you in the next one.